Hi everybody, my name is Thomas Craig and I play Inspector Brackenreid on the Murdoch Mysteries. I hope you're all having a great time back in the UK. It's very, very hot in Canada. This is a question from Nikki Priest and she wants to know how easy it is for me to split my time between Toronto and London. It's quite tough. Usually I'm only away at the most for 8 weeks and then I get a break and I go home. So I always think that if you're serving in the military and you're a squaddy, you might be away for 6 months, 9 months, a year at a time. So I think 2 months is doable. But I do miss my kids and my missus. Yeah. This is a question from Carol Young. She asks if I miss Coronation Street and do I prefer acting on the street or Murdoch Mysteries. Well, Carol, I miss Manchester. I had a great time in Manchester and I bought a house in Manchester, which I still have. I miss getting in nightclubs and bars free in Manchester. And I miss 1 or 2 people on the street in Manchester. But it's just an acting job and I've moved on and I'll miss Murdoch Mysteries for a while when it finishes. Acting differently? Not really, they're both very quick. We film Murdoch Mysteries very quickly and the street's very quick. The street's multi-cameras, 3 cameras, and they film an episode a day. Murdoch Mysteries, we're shooting 10, 11 pages a day, so it's speed acting, let's call it that, speed acting. If that answers your question. Sandra Gulliver asks if the Inspector likes the limelight. He does like the limelight and he's always there when the press are around and he likes being in the press when it suits him, let's put it that way. And he doesn't like the press when it doesn't suit him. So that answers your question, Sandra. Tracy Adams asks if you could play one famous historical character, who would it be and why? I'm quite a buff for military history, so I quite like the idea of a glorious death. So I wouldn't mind playing General Custer, even though he came to a sticky end at the Bighorn. But yeah, somebody who is glorious in battle. Amy Weston says, do I share any aspects of the Inspector's personality? I suppose I can be quite grumpy when I'm at home and my kids are not doing what I'm telling them to. But no. The Inspector's quite tough and he's out of the military and I've never been anywhere near the military, even though I've just said I would like to have been General Custer. But no, I don't really share any aspects of the Inspector's character. He drinks scotch, I'm a lager man. He drinks scotch and I prefer gin and lager. Denise Bessignoy asks, do the cast members have any input on their characters' script lines? When we first started, I started adding a few British euphemisms in and the writers have picked up on that a little bit. So they've put a lot more swear words in for me than I would normally use. And I sort of cut quite a lot of them because you can't just be saying bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell all day long. Debbie Watts asks, if you could take back an item from the 21st century to help your character in the 19th century, what would it be? Probably the lie detector machine, which we have used once or twice, but I never know why we don't use it every episode, but then the episodes would be quite boring. So yeah, hooking people up to a lie detector test, that would be quite good. Rachel Paul says, have I learned any interesting odd skills since the show began? I've learned how to drive more competently on the wrong side of the road. That's about it. Thank you.